And what's going on, guys? How's it going? Quick little thing before this commentary starts. I just wanted to tell you guys that if I didn't pick you for this shout out Sunday, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be featured. It's just you're probably going to be featured in the future episode. So still, in order to go and register, I'll just say it, well, you can't see my quotation marks, but in order to register for a shout out Sunday and things, the link is in the description to the video. What you have to do is just comment there and just look at the video, check it out, and you'll know what you have to do in order to be there. So without any further ado, check out the Shout Out Sunday video number 1. See you guys later. Alright, what's up, guys? How's it going? Cornflakes out there, what's going on? Today I'm bringing you guys my first Shout Out Sunday video here with my bro. Introduce yourself, man, if like...
TheApophis0351. If you're not subscribed, you're doing it wrong. So go up to that search bar, type in TheApophis0351, click sub, you won't be disappointed.
Damn straight, man. That's how it goes. I mean, like, check him out in the description. He's down there. I mean, this guy, he makes amazing videos. If you don't check out his videos, you don't know, like, the meaning of life. You know, it's like
you're too kind.
No, I'm serious. All right, I'm serious. Like, sometimes, I used to watch Woody's Gamertag. Like, I still watch him from time to time, but like you are just hilarious and like so helpful with your commentaries.
I try to keep it at a good mix, right? Because there's a lot of serious things that I think need to be talked about, and having somebody's outlook on a topic like public speaking, for example, like the more you collect as far as like people's opinions on things that work for them, the better you're going to be. But at the same time, I try to be funny too, because listening to school style stuff all the time isn't entertaining. So I try to keep it at a good blend.
Yeah, man. I agree. You actually helped me a lot with your public speaking, because I was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what should I do, and I watched one of your videos, and I was just like, man, this guy is actually pretty good here, and I'm thinking, you're a huge channel, and I click over, and I'm like, 40 subs. What is this?
40 awesome subs.
40 awesome subs. But I'm hoping we could bump you up a bit. You know, you really deserve more. It's with your whole, like, you post every day, yes?
Yeah, most of the time, unless I'm sick.
Yeah, every day, and it's like I just can't wait till like that video could pop up in the sub box and I have like 10 minutes of laughter or something and enjoyable content.
That's so awesome to hear. It's really humbling. I guess people don't understand like a lot, like how much work goes into creating a video.
Yeah.
Like if you have a YouTube channel, you totally get it. Like a video isn't 10 minutes and it's done. Like you gotta get the gameplay, you gotta render it, you gotta edit it, you gotta upload it. It's a whole big deal. So having people tell you that, oh man, your content's awesome, or you helped me in this way, that is one of the best feelings ever. And I think that's what motivates me to keep doing this.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I started up this channel a long time ago, and I thought that, I'm just gonna, like, I'm not even gonna care, right? And what I did is I didn't even, like, check my audio after I uploaded, like, as in just even check it before I even rendered the video to go on YouTube or something. Mm-hmm. And I just, like, half-assed it, that's what I'm gonna call it. And, I posted like once a month, and suddenly over New Year's and Christmas, I'm like, you know what? Like, I should get my shit together, and I should start doing this. If I really am, like, the way I think of it, if I go up to a person and I say I have a YouTube channel, then I should be proud of that YouTube channel and say, you know what? I put work in that. I deserve to actually have one. And like, I didn't feel like I did that, and now, like, I started posting every other day. That's, like, the most I could do, and I grew, like, enormously. I went from 20 subs to almost 100, like, at the time of this video.
It's a nice jump.
Yeah, it's huge, and, like I look at your videos and I'm like, you're actually working, you know, you're actually doing a lot, and you're helping people with like your commentaries, like where you did about how to do public speaking or commentating. I look at some of these commentators and I'm like, man, they should like take a lesson from you, because honestly, you're perfect as it comes to commentating, and you actually shared to people what your like secrets are, what you do, and I think that's pretty amazing, you know.
I guess the big thing is comfort, man. I don't know. Something you just said is really just driven home to me. The whole you have a YouTube channel and you should be proud of it. And man, that I guess I never looked at it that way. Like I looked at my YouTube channel as a catalyst to get information to people. I never really looked at it as something that I should run around to be proud of myself, because you're right, it is a lot of work. And I think you having that mindset about YouTube is going to help you get to where you want to go with it. But along with just the ability to recognize you should be proud of something is going to carry you and get you farther in life than I think most people are going to go.
Yeah.
Because if you can see, like, even the little stuff like YouTube, if you can find a way to be proud of yourself for doing that, like, you're going to have a very easy time becoming proud of yourself for your bigger accomplishments, like when you graduate and stuff. That's going to be amazing
Exactly.
to you. So, I mean, that in a way is something I should be looking at a whole lot differently. Is I should be proud of the small stuff too.
Yeah,
So
this whole idea came to me because like uh let's like admit it, because this whole like Call of Duty, I mean gaming, everybody and their mother has a YouTube channel, like, and they have an HD PVR and they're posting, and like one of my friends, he's like, well, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm like, oh really? And I thought like I had this mindset in that I'm like the big guy on campus, with like, you can't see my quotation marks there, but like that's what I thought. And I'm like, oh really, do you? And he's like, yeah man, I have 60 subs. And I'm like, how long are you doing this for? And he's like, I started a week ago. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man,
yeah, that's pretty good.
like you're past me. I've been doing this for a couple of months, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm cool. I have a YouTube channel. And he's just like, hey bro, you're not that big of a hotshot. I don't see what you're all like thinking you're all cool in that. So that's what like I started thinking about it more, and I thought of this theory that I shared, you know.
Yeah, no, I think it's great that so many people do have YouTube channels. I was talking to my girlfriend about this last night, that I think YouTube is a better source of entertainment than television. And I feel that way because there's a million gaming channels alone. There's a million comedy channels. There's a million skit channels. Like,
Yeah,
it's all out there. So if you can't find something that you enjoy on YouTube, you're probably just a grumpy cat all the time and
exactly.
need to relax a little. But no, I think it's great, man. And plus, it creates a tighter knit community, especially when you know somebody like on a personal level like that does YouTube. Like, there's no
Yeah.
reason you guys shouldn't be collaborating all the time. I mean, you're already friends.
Well, like I use the friends term very loosely,
I see.
you
I
know.
see.
Uh,
Secrets out.
Secrets out, yeah. Like actually, since you like brought up the topic about friends, like the whole YouTube thing, in my opinion, is a really cool thing to have friends. Because the way I look at
Definitely.
it, I have friends in New York, I have friends in Pennsylvania, I have friends in California, and they're all like, I'm gonna say like they support me, right? And they're I have their number. I text them. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? How's it going? He's like, oh, it's all cool. And I actually never seen them, but we talk on Skype. We do like we're friends, you know. And this
Oh,
YouTube
definitely.
thing allowed me to achieve that, because I'm not gonna go on Facebook and just type in random names, you know, and
Yeah.
just stalk people. And
Well, I mean,
this,
you already have YouTube as that common ground, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
totally agree with you. I have friends that I've met strictly through YouTube that I talk to on a daily basis, pretty much through YouTube, and it's amazing, it's phenomenal, and it's because we had YouTube in common, and then we just learned that we have a lot more in common because our commentaries, a lot of us put ourselves into our commentaries. I don't
Exactly.
really talk about the video game much because, quite honestly, fucking, it's Call of Duty. It's the same Call of Duty it's always
Yeah.
been for the most
Yeah.
part, you know? Who needs tips and tricks? There's enough people out there doing that. So I just like to be me. And what that does is it brings in other people that just friggin' like me for me. And it makes it
Yeah.
great because I become friends with those people.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Like I tried to talk about the gameplay once, and after like 3 minutes of running around the map, I was like, "Oh goodness, what?" So I keep running. I keep running, and I'm like, "Oh goodness, this is such horrible." And then I decided just to strictly base it on commentary alone. And that's what you said. You know that you put a lot of yourself, your character into this whole YouTube thing, and then you're like, oh man, this is my friend, and he has an interest in Call of Duty and everything, and it just works out, and you have friends like all over the world.
Yeah, the biggest advice that everybody says, like as far as like bigger YouTubers, like if you're gonna start YouTube, you need to be original. You need to bring something original to the table. Well, quite honestly, when it comes to video game commentating, originality kind of doesn't exist, right? We all
Yeah,
play the game and then we talk over it. But what is original and what is always gonna remain original is who you are. Each individual commentator is original in their own. Even if it's a tip and trick video that you've seen 50 times, there's going to be something about that commentator that's different from
exactly.
anybody.
Yeah.
And that's what is original. You just have to look a little harder to find the original element. So I like some of my best videos were talking about the game, but I mean to me that just it wasn't me, and I couldn't put my personality through it and make it original content in my eyes. But everybody's original, man. You just got to be yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody has a personality, and once you see like in that commentator, I think the reason most people subscribe to, I'm gonna say like Woody's gamer tag, he doesn't like give tips and tricks that much, but they see his personality, they see more about his life, they have like a third person view on his whole life, and people, I think they like having friends not really knowing them, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I totally understand. I was actually just gonna say my part on the whole Woody thing. Like I'm sub to Woody too, and I think Woody's gamer tag does an amazing job at making his viewers feel like they're a part of his family,
Yes,
and
yeah,
that's how he gets his success.
exactly, yeah, and that's what with the whole originality thing. If you're just gonna do the same tips and tricks, and like just it's gonna get stale if you don't open yourself up to people and like share, like for example, like what we're doing now, we're sharing our opinions about different things, and people like to have an outside perspective of someone, and I think that's what makes it cool.
Definitely, and I think that you can't have too many outside perspectives. Like every time somebody comes to me and they're like, "Oh, I'm making this big decision," I'm like, the first thing I tell them is talk to people. Find as many people as you can that have already made this big decision and talk to them. Experiences may vary, and they should. And knowing your collective source of knowledge on the big thing you're about to do is going to help you make a better decision for yourself.
Exactly, exactly.
So,
So yeah, man. Like it's been a great time having you on my channel. I can't believe it. This is like a, I could say, a dream come true, because you are older than me, and like the way I was pretty much raised is like I have this automatic respect for people who are older than me, and I'm like, look at this guy. He's technically 10 years older than me, and
oof.
he's still like wants to talk to me and do a dual com. So yeah, bro, thanks for doing this.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, man. It means a lot. It really
Yeah,
does.
yeah, no problem, man. So yeah, guys, check him out in the description. You want to just say something about your channel, like what you post, just a little bit?
Yeah, come on over, man, and click some stuff. Watch one or two videos before you make up your mind. There's some funny stuff, there's some serious stuff, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get me and who I am as a raw version of me. I don't censor myself, and I try to keep it as real as possible. So if you're looking for somebody that's down to earth, just watch one or two, and then make up your mind on whether or not you want to stick around.
Yeah. And you're probably going to want to stick around. Come on, because let's be serious. His videos are just, oh my goodness. So, yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. This has been Shout Out Sunday number 1. And, yeah, guys, peace.